Before we start using Findmypast to build a family tree, note that if there are any differences to the layout of the Findmypast website on my screen to the account you are using, this is because I'm using a personal trial account. Regardless of any differences, the site functionality will be the same. To begin building your family tree on Findmypast, go to Family Tree and select Create a New Tree. From here, you need to start by entering your own information. However, if you wish to upload a family tree you have already created, you can do so here by selecting to import your GEDCOM file. For the purposes of this demonstration, I won't be using my own details to build a tree, but rather those of Albert Jacka, a man born during the late 19th century. So we'll begin by entering his details. Selecting male here, entering Albert in the forename box, Jacka as his surname, Victoria, Australia as his place of birth, and the 23rd of October 1893 as his date of birth. As you can see, your tree is automatically assigned a name, but you can change it by clicking in here. We'll then click Start Your Tree. Once you've completed this stage, you will then be asked to enter the same details for your parents and grandparents. As you fill in your ancestors' details, note that you have the option to enter estimates of their age. And you can also leave details which you don't know blank, so don't be put off with progressing with your family tree if you're unsure about certain details. When you fill in the details of your female ancestors, you'll be asked to enter their maiden name. This will help you find further connections and ancestors. So let's finish filling in the details of Albert's parents. We know that the mother is deceased, so we can select that here. We're unsure about her place of birth and the year of her birth, so we'll leave these blank and progress to the next part. We know that Albert's parents were married, so we can click yes here. And we can then fill in the same details for Albert's father. Again, we know he's dead, so we can click on deceased here, and we're unsure about these details again, so we'll progress here. If you're unsure about the details of family members, you can choose to skip this person. Once you've finished filling in your ancestors' details, you'll be taken to this page where the beginnings of your family tree will start to take shape. You'll notice that next to certain family member profiles, there are orange bubbles. These are Findmypast hints and provide a way for you to instantly find your family. The hint tool searches records on your behalf and recommends potential record matches to those in your tree, and even for family members you haven't discovered yet. When you click on the orange bubble hint, you'll be taken to all of the potential records that could match this person. You can choose to view these records in either a grid or list format. The review option presents you with a side-by-side comparison of the information found by hints here and that which is already in your tree. You can see here that we have the option to reject the hint if you do not think it is relevant to your tree. If you are unsure about the hint, you can select maybe, or you can accept the hint. This merges the details found by the hint with what you already know, or if the hint provides completely new information, it will add this to your tree. As you use hints to update your tree, more hints will appear and help you to continually grow your tree. If we return to our family tree page, you will see these plus buttons. These allow you to add ancestors and grow your tree. As you start to populate your tree, each family member is given a profile. If you click on a member of your tree, you can see headline information regarding that person. If you click on the profile option, you can view details under the different tabs. Under the Facts and Events tab, you can view details of relative life events. Here, the Add Fact button allows you to manually add information and life events to build a fuller picture of their life. The Relations tab breaks down individual connections between family members, and you also have the option to add a new relation here. Under the Media tab, you'll be able to find previously saved documents from record searches, such as birth and census transcripts. You can also select Add Media and then Upload New to add new photos and documents to the member's profile. Notes provide a space for any additional information found during your research, and Hints is where you can view any Findmypast hints. If you return to the Overview tab, you will see all the information held in the profile summarised. On this Overview page, there is also the kinship calculator. This can be used to show how two people on your family tree are connected. This is an especially useful tool to use as your tree grows and it becomes harder to calculate distant relations in your head. To expand your tree and discover new ancestors, you can search Findmypast's extensive record collections. To search the records, you can select Search and search all records. As you can see, down the left-hand side of the page, you can see all the record types held within Findmypast. So if you're searching for a specific record type, you can search specifically within an individual record collection. Note that there's an A to Z of record sets up here. Click on this and you'll be able to view all of the record sets Findmypast holds. When you begin searching Findmypast record collection, it's best to start with your closest relatives, entering basic information such as their name, date of birth, and a location relevant to them. So if we begin by searching for records concerning Albert Jacker, we can enter Albert into the first name box and Jacker into the last name box. We know Albert was born in 1893, so we can enter the relevant date here. Note that Findmypast automatically searches a couple of years either side of the date you enter to ensure all relevant results are generated. We also know Albert was from Australia, so we can select this from the drop-down box here. In the category box, you can refine your search by selecting a specific record category. We know Albert was alive during the First World War, so we might want to search the military, armed forces and conflict records. Note that below this, there are additional options to select a specific record set and to enter keywords. Once we've entered our details, we can select View Results. This has generated a list of top-level results with all the people within the records that matched your search. If you don't get any results at this point, edit your search to broaden the criteria. As you can see, the military record provides us with information regarding the regiment Albert was enlisted in, the date of his enlistment, when he returned to Australia, and what his fate was. The VC initials next to his name also indicate he was awarded the Victoria Cross. It is through details such as this that Findmypast allows you to build a more enriched picture of your ancestors' lives. If you think you have found a record relevant to the person you're looking for, click Add to Tree. This stores their details in your family tree for you to refer to at any point. I hope this video has been helpful in demonstrating how to build and grow your family tree using Findmypast. To find out more about Findmypast, request a free 14-day trial from JCS Online Resources.